Hi, Vicki here. Thanks again for joining me. Today we will do the 6th in our chakra balancing series. This one focuses on the third eye chakra. All right, so once again, those chakras are wheels of energy within the body. When they're moving freely and not blocked, we feel pretty good. Things are going good, and we're moving through our life with some ease. When one or more is blocked and not moving freely, it can cause some issues, and we might not feel our best. So let's work on balancing those. Today, focusing on the third eye chakra located between the eyebrows and the forehead. It's represented by the color dark blue. And it's our center of focus, concentration. It's our center of trusting ourselves and our instincts. So when it's balanced and feeling pretty good, then we can concentrate, we can focus, we trust our gut, and we can move, we can make some decisions and set some goals and really attain them. When it's blocked, we might have a kind of a foggy mind, might be really indecisive, might not trust our gut very much, and just really cause have some real issues trusting ourselves. All right, so grab your yoga mat, no props needed today, and throw in some dark blue if you want, and join me on your mat. Welcome back. All right, let's get started. We're going to work on balancing that third eye chakra today. So take a seat on your mat in easy pose, crisscross applesauce, and sit up nice and tall. Let's start with just 3 deep breaths here. So with the inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, let them lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more nice deep breath in. Exhale, lower. All right, let that right hand come down to the mat. Left arm up and over. Stretch the side body. And use the inhale to come back to center. Left hand down, right arm up and over. Stretch through that side body. Inhale, lift. Let's come into a twist. So left hand, right knee, turning to look back over that right shoulder. And release with the exhale, come around to the opposite side. So right hand on the left knee, looking back over the left shoulder. Release with the exhale, come back around the front. We're going to come into a forward fold. So just walk those hands out a bit. You can even kind of round into this one. Just want to feel a little stretch in the back and in the hips. Use your next inhale to walk those hands back in. And then we'll switch which legs in front. Once legs are reset, walk the hands back out once more. Relaxing into that bit of forward fold here. Feeling that stretch in the opposite hip. The next inhale to walk back in, back up to center, and then we're going to start making our way into child's pose. So coming to hands and knees, bringing those knees about as wide as the mat, big toes together, sitting back on the heels, and then as you're ready, release the upper body down, hands reach towards the top corners of the mat, forehead to the mat. And once you have your forehead down, go ahead and give the forehead a bit of a massage just by rolling the head from side to side a couple times. Massaging the forehead. Think about massaging the third eye here as well too. Child's pose is a great pose for balancing our third eye chakra. And think of it as like grounding our focus. All right, still the head. Really reach those hands towards the top corners of the mat. Feel that big stretch in the back and then the arms. And then we're going to let the elbows come down and bring the thumbs to the back of the neck. Bit of a concentrated tricep stretch here. You're going to also deepen it by walking those elbows out a little bit. Going to move the stretch into both the triceps and the upper back here. Release those thumbs from the back of the neck and really reach those hands towards the top corners. And as you exhale, release and bring those hands back towards the feet. Really kind of relax in child's pose, this version, for just another moment here. Like grounding. Child's pose is a very safe pose. Alright, let's start to make our way towards tabletop. So those hands come under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And then we're going to stretch the legs out here. So we're going to reach the right toes to the back corner of the mat. Stretch that leg. Make sure the hip is pointed down. I'm going to keep the spine pretty neutral here. I don't want to really lift the head or anything. Keep it pretty straight. Really work in that leg. Work in the foot. Still warming up here. Bring that right knee back under you and then move to the left toes to the back of the mat and point it down. Feel the stretch in the leg and that foot. Alright, bring that knee back under you. And then we're going to come into our first down dog here. So tucking the toes, lifting the hips, come into our first down dog. Lots of good movement here. Walk the dog, paddle the feet, work those knees and all those joints. Maybe get some movement with the upper body, coming across and through. Look at the shoulders a bit. Do whatever feels good here. Trying to keep that breath flowing evenly through the nose as we work through our practice today as well. All right, come back to down dog. We'll really take a moment there to feel the positioning. So the feet grounding, the hands grounding, the gaze lifting up towards the navel. And then we're going to come back to tabletop. So back on those heels for a moment. Might roll out those wrists a couple times. Let's stretch the quads a bit. Just bring those hands back towards the hips. Stretching the front of the legs. If this bothers the knees at all, stay up top. One more breath here. And then begin to make your way back towards tabletop. Alright, we're going to go through our flow that we're going to use between our poses today. We'll also work with the affirmations as well. So we're going to start our flow today in tabletop. From tabletop, we're going to move into plank. From plank, we're going to lower through chaturanga. And then pull through to cobra. Lift into down dog. Return to plank. And then lower the knees to come back to tabletop. So that is our flow that we will do between each of our poses. If you want to keep the knees down in plank, please feel free. I'm going to also lower the knees first in chaturanga, if that feels good to you. right, let's get started. So let's start with a flow. Make your way back to tabletop. And inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, tabletop. All right, our first pose today will be forearm plank. So bring those arms down, forearms flat to the mat, hands to the mat, and then extend those legs out, coming into your plank position. Okay, lower those knees here, just keep that core engaged. All right, 5 breath cycles here. And we affirm, my mind is clear. My mind is clear. All right, bring those knees back under you, make your way towards tabletop. Nice breath there. And then we inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, tabletop. All right, nice breath there. And now we move into dolphin. So we're once again going to be down on those forearms, hands out, elbows under shoulders. And then from here, we're going to tuck the toes, lift the hips in like we were coming into down dog. We're going to leave those forearms down. So this is dolphin. Settle in and affirm, I trust my decisions. I trust my decisions. With the exhale, lower the knees and make your way back to tabletop. Full breath there. And then we flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, tabletop. All right, we're next going to come into a side plank. We're going to go to the right first. We have a couple options here. You can bring the full body into plank, kind of trying to stack those toes and lifting the arm. If that feels like too much, bring that right knee down to the mat and then extend up. Either way, keeping that core engaged. All right, so let's make our way into our version of side plank here. And we affirm, my mind is open. My mind is open. And with the exhale, we return to tabletop. And we flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale to tabletop. All right, so we did right side plank. We'll do left side plank next. And let's set it up the same way. So left hand, stack the feet or keep the knee down. Up to you. I'm going to keep my knee down on this one and settle into left side, side plank. And we affirm here, I trust my gut instincts. I trust my gut instincts. Our side plank here. Keep that mind open, third eye open, looking out into the world. And make your way back around to tabletop. And we flow. Inhale to plank. Exhale chaturanga. Inhale cobra. Exhale down dog. Inhale plank. Exhale tabletop. All right, our next poses, we're going to go into our three-legged dog. We'll start on the right, as always. So tuck those toes, lift those hips, down dog first. And once you're settled in, with that right leg come up, point the toes up towards the ceiling. Keep the hips pointed down. Find your three-legged dog. And we affirm here, I am wise. I am wise. Trust in your own wisdom. With the exhale, bring that right foot back down, and then make your way to tabletop. From tabletop, we flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, tabletop. All right, let's move to the left side, three-legged dog. And as you're ready, tuck those toes, lift the hips, down dog first. And then use an inhale to lift that left leg. Find your three-legged dog here. And affirm, I accomplish what I set my mind to. I accomplish what I set my mind to. I'm going to try to keep that hip pointed down here. Strong through the shoulders. Exhale, lower the knee, back to tabletop. And one more flow here. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, tabletop. All right, take a seat here. And we're gonna do a little forward fold here. So lengthen those legs out in front of you. We're gonna start to wind it down a bit here. Let's take a moment there and staff. Let those arms rest a bit. And then from here, we're gonna lift and release forward into a seated forward fold. Allow those hamstrings to stretch. And stretch in the back here. As an inhale, lift back to center. Release those hands back down. Take a moment and staff. All right, bring those knees back under you. Make your way back to that tabletop position. From here, we're going to do some cat-cows and some donkeys today. So with the inhale, pull that belly button in, arch the back, drop the head for cat. Exhale, lower the belly, pull the head through for cow. 4 more of those, following your breath, inhaling up to cat. Exhale, release, down to cow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Let's do one more. Inhale, lift, really stretch that back. Exhale, release, lift the chest, stretch the belly, and then come back to neutral. All right, let's do some donkeys. Inhale, lift that right leg up, keeping the leg bent, hip pointed down here. Donkey. Exhale, bring that knee back under you. Move to the left, inhale, lift. Exhale, release down. 2 more times each side. Right leg lifts. Release down. Come here, Kazi. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. I didn't know if he was going to join us today. Inhale, lift, right leg. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift, left leg. Exhale, release. All right, let's do a couple balancing tables here. So we're going to start by bringing the right hand forward, left foot back, and then with the inhale, lift the arm and the leg, lock in that core, keep the spine in a line here. Exhale, release, come back to center. And let's transition to the opposite side. So left hand, right leg. Inhale, lift. Notice. Both the boys today. Keep that core locked in. And release back to center. All right, we're going to come down on our bellies into crocodile. This is another very grounding pose for our third eye. Make a pillow with the hands and then just set the forehead right on top of the hands. Really do your best to relax the lower body here. Let those hips relax, allowing the toes to roll in. Settling and grounding the third eye here. With your next inhale, lift and make your way back to that tabletop position. And then we're going to make our way into one of my favorite poses of all. Move my notes out of the way. We're going to come into legs up the wall. So scooching those hips up close to a wall around you. And then just lift those legs up, straight up the wall. Relax the arms along your sides here. This one is so good for all of our body systems. And it really allows us to open our third eye. Up to all that is above us. A lot of grounding. This is now opening. All right, this legs up the wall is great for our circulatory system. If you have any bloating issues, give legs up the wall a try. Hang out here for a good deal of time. It's really good too if you have a headache. I encourage you to stay here for longer if you can. 5 to 10 minutes is really optimal. But If you can't, maybe you can come back to it later. Alright, we're going to start making our way into Savasana. So bring those legs down, make your way back onto your mat. Stretch all the way out. Take up all the room on your mat. And reaffirm. My mind is clear. I trust my gut instincts. I can accomplish the goals I set my mind to. I am wise. My mind is open. Start to move out of Savasana, rotating the wrists, moving the feet, working the fingers and toes, gentle movements to begin, and then allow the head to roll from side to side, nice and slow. Take your time here. And full body stretch. Extend those arms, lengthen out the legs, stretch from fingers to toes. And as you exhale, relax, cross those ankles, roll up to a seat. Make your way to that easy pose where we started. Roll the shoulders back a few times. Make any movements that feel good here. And let's close our practice today with 2 deep breaths together. Big inhale in through the nose, out through the nose. Full deep breath in, exhale through the mouth, let it go. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste.